Hello everyone, so we're Project Charlie and we're here to talk to you a little bit about our augmented reality furnishing solution. So as part of the project we were given a Holokit, a smartphone and a disassembled set of IKEA drawers, and we were asked to come up with a solution to make it easier to build them. And so we outlined a series of goals that we wanted to solve. So first of all, we wanted to improve the efficiency of furniture construction, because for those of you who have assembled IKEA furniture in the past, you know that it can be a bit inefficient, you know, as you're staring at the 2D instructions trying to figure out what to do. We also wanted to decrease the use of frustration, because it can get quite annoying when you don't quite know where that screw goes. And so we thought, you know, if we were to create some kind of augmented reality solution to do this, it would make people's lives better. We also wanted to make the process more enjoyable and interactive, so it's not just about decreasing frustration, but actually making it enjoyable. And you know, with that kind of technology to play with, it can get quite fun. But we still wanted to maintain familiarity with the old process, so we didn't want to stray too far from the kind of 2D instructions, so we still kept it in the same format of having, you know, step 1, step 2, and bits and pieces added at each step. And then also another key goal was to make the project extensible to other furniture. So this is potentially a solution that we want to develop, you know, with other types of IKEA furniture, and so we focused on that during the project. The features we ended up implementing: first of all, the user can place the model for the steps in their space, and it'll be anchored to the same spot, and that's a functionality that the Holokit provides. So as you move around, then you know you can place your model here, and then you have your real furniture here, and you build it, and then you look back, transition to the next step, and then keep building. So the user can cycle between the steps by tilting the phone left and right, although this can get a bit tiring, you know, moving your neck. So we also decided to go with voice control by saying the words next and previous. Animations show which pieces are being added at each step. So for example, for the first step you have 2 panels and you have some screws moving in and out. And so that kind of just draws attention to the pieces that you're adding. And also we created a flexible JSON schema for the animations to encode the information about those. And now over to Lex.
So to talk about project management, we want to have several components which could be individually developed. So one of which was making 3D models of the actual furniture, one of which was displaying those models, and one of which was give the user the ability to switch between several steps. And we managed nicely to actually have people work on different things separately, and then after each week combine them together, get a working product, and then next week get a better working product and build it up like that. And Unity helped us quite a lot, for example, for displaying the models, because there's quite a big backbone of rendering and support for AR in our case. Talk about user interaction. So we wanted to look at several gestures to cycle through the steps. One was tilting, we implemented, so you tilt your head and like this, and we'll go to the next and previous step. One of them was gaze recognition. We thought it was quite unnatural to do that, we found out, so we were like, okay, let's not do this. Let's try voice input, which worked really well, so we've got that one. And last, we thought about having a Bluetooth device and clicker, but we found shipping that with furniture doesn't really make sense. It's not really feasible. Yeah.
So to conclude, we managed to eventually successfully implement both our core functionality and our embellishments. The strategy here was to try and, as quickly as possible, come up with a basic product and then take all these bonus features that we'd come up with and gradually implement those. So on the whole, you know, for example, the animations, those were a bonus feature and we managed to do that. Although there were some other bonus features that we just explored, we didn't actually get the opportunity to implement. So first of all, we wanted to try and come up with maybe a heads-up display to display, for example, the current step number or that kind of thing. And so we looked into that, although we didn't manage to achieve it in time. And also smoother transitions to sort of fade in and fade out as you transition between the steps. So that was another feature that we considered. Although I'd like to emphasize one more time that you know, one big focus here was the possibility of transforming this into an app where potentially you could have a series of different models of IKEA furniture, and then you can just pick one of them that you want to build and then assemble it. And as the final slide, we have some memes for you. And the great part is that now we've solved these. So there we go. Cheers. Thank you very much.